Hello and welcome to German Turns 22 and 23, aka the Bad News Turns. So, to start off with, Jabo's tank starts reversing and then takes a shot, which kills the tracks. So we now have two immobilized tanks, one up here, one down here. This one no longer has its main gun. This one at least has all its systems except the tracks. So I guess that's okay. As you can see, the turn is a bunch of small fire exchange with tanks shelling. We take a casualty here, just a soldier. Yay. And they keep receiving fire over here. You can see they start moving a unit northward across this field. And it does take fire, it just doesn't take a lot of effective fire. The infantry gun and its ammo crew start backing off as ordered. However, they don't continue west as ordered because of the fire incoming. They've started panicking and they're just kind of not doing it. We also see troop movement here along these trees. Our displacements are taking effect, so we are, if not in position, almost in position. And now let's get some close-up. So our main action is now on our right flank, their left. North. So immediately we have the fire exchange between their squads and our squad, which takes the casualty. We have this lone tank driver crossing this field. I presume they just said, well, fuck it. His tank got blown up. Let's use them as a scout team. You can see our contact there in that tree line. And that's it for this part. I'll come over here real quick and show you the contacts we got in the woods. Tree line. Looks like it'll take a full turn to show it. Guy disappeared quick. So we got this guy. He's visible by the squad taking the casualties. This guy, visible by... Wow, our machine gun team way over there. Still not visible by anyone near him. But you can also tell they're hunting, so... Despite the fact that we may see them before they see us and get the opening volley with this group, they're hunting, so they are probably going to be a lot more effective than if they were just moving. Okay, so just for a showcase of here, if I can get smoke. So this is still smoked, I've just turned it off for now. Tank up here, they're moving this tank up, they're recovering this tank, which panicked earlier. This machine gun team is coming back for some reason, probably not of their own will, noting the suppression. Another retreating squad. And the hedgerow still. So that's pretty much it for this turn, or this half of the turn. Checking at the first half, Jobo's tank has lost its main gun. That's our big problem. So we now have one tank stuck over here without a main gun, just a machine gun, and one tank stuck here with no main gun, just a machine gun. Which sucks because it sees this and this. That's lame. Last half sucked. This half's worse. So we opened immediately with a casualty to this HQ team. Just a rifleman, so no huge deal. We followed up with a casualty to this machine gun team. Just another rifleman with a, or actually a gun. Anyway, no big deal. Who cares? Still a continuous exchange of machine gun fire and small arms fire across the way. We followed up with another casualty from this team. Rifleman. It should be noted that the infantry gun team and their ammo team, I did give new orders to go down here and get in this building. They proceeded to not follow them this turn either, so they are pretty well suppressed. In fact, they're currently still heavily suppressed. So, that sucks. Right, so here's our right flank, their left. They've got this tank crew moving north again. Still more dudes in these trees here. The tank behind us that we killed recently just finished cooking off its ammo. That's the explosion there. Hopefully it took some people out that were next to it on the hedge line. We don't see any more movement here. Either they spotted our crew here, or they're just waiting. And that's it for this flank. This tank crew at the end of the turn is here, obviously providing some sort of scouting information. They are seen by the groups over here. The forest dudes here are seen by our forward squad. Or woods, or whatever you would call them. These guys don't pop back up, and that's it for here. So a quick overview of their tanks and other line, and then we have to figure out what we're going to do, guys. So I just realized I've been recording with the smoke off, which doesn't really affect anywhere except where their tanks are, but the smoke has still been here, even though it hasn't been displaying the entire turn because I forgot to turn it back on. My apologies for that. I completely forgot to do that because I normally never turn it off. Anyway, here's our left flank. This tank cooks off. Their smoke is finally dissipated, so we can see their tanks. This crew is just super calmly walking up here. And that's it. I'm going to back up real quick to the tank cook-off just to see if we see any little red pluses, but I severely doubt it. Doesn't look like it. Well, let's go ahead and get close-ups of our casualties real quick. So here's our beginning. Instantly take a casualty there. Followed by the machine gunner, real quick. And shortly after, it's followed by these guys. This dumbass called attention to them and then got his friend killed. I hope he feels bad about that. Right, so speaking of feeling bad, we're not in the best of terms right now. We don't have our tanks anymore. We've lost several guys in the past 2 minutes. And they have a ton of dudes starting to advance like we don't matter anymore. That said, we still have a lot of firepower and small arms, but they still have quite a bit of tanks, which they aren't using super well. I don't know. Get us out of this, guys. Get us the fuck out of this.